Have you ever wondered why no matter how hard you try to think positively, the old doubts creep back in? Why the fear, the overthinking, the self-judgment never seem to fully go away? It's because you are not your thoughts. You never were. Today on Wise Intuition, we're not just talking about the mind. We're remembering the part of you that exists beyond it. Your true self, your eternal awareness. The part of you that was free long before the ego learned fear. This is not about fixing your mind. It's about realizing your true nature and learning how to live from the freedom of your spirit instead. Every day, we are flooded with thoughts. Over 60,000 of them. Most aren't new. They're repetitive, patterned, and inherited. They sound like, "You're behind. They're better than you. Don't relax. You haven't earned it. If you fail, it means you are a failure." These thoughts don't come from your soul. They come from a structure, the ego, whose job is to keep you safe, accepted, and in control. The ego's voice is not evil. It's just outdated. It's your nervous system's leftover survival software, built from childhood experiences and old wounds. It protects you by keeping you small, guarded, doubtful. But here's the key. If you can hear a thought, you are not that thought. You are the one who hears, the one who observes, the one who chooses. So how do we stop being our thoughts? We witness them. When a painful or limiting thought arises, pause. Ask, who is thinking this? Where did I learn to think this way? Is this actually true or just familiar? That moment of curiosity is a crack in the armor. It's the first breath of freedom. Because now, instead of reacting from the thought, you're relating to it. You're seeing it. And that means you've already created space. Triggers are not enemies. They're invitations. When something activates you, a person, a comment, a fear, ask, what belief just got touched? What old story am I reliving? Who would I be without this story? Every emotional charge is a lesson plan from life, and each one is showing you exactly where you are, still not free. Don't resist the trigger. Study it. You are being given access to the subconscious. That's sacred ground. The ego will always try to perform worth. It'll say, be perfect, be productive, be impressive. But your soul doesn't perform. It simply is. Your presence is your worth. Your awareness is your power. And when you return to presence, the need to hustle, please, prove, or defend melts. You stop striving to be lovable and start remembering that you are love. Let this become a practice, a rhythm, a returning, not to fix yourself, but to free yourself. When the voice of fear arises, when the thought says, you're not ready or you're not enough, pause, breathe, witness, say softly, that's a thought. I see you, but I no longer believe you. The more you repeat this, the more your identity shifts from thought to awareness, from fear to presence, from survival to soul. You become less reactive and more receptive, less tight and more trusting, less trapped in your head and more anchored in your heart. You are not here to control every thought. You are here to stop believing the ones that limit your light. The real you is not an identity. It's not a role. The real you is awareness itself, boundless, spacious, still. So when your mind races or the doubt creeps in, return. Return to the observer. Return to the breath. Return to presence. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who sees them. If this message stirred something in you, if even for a moment you felt your inner spaciousness, like, share, and subscribe to Wise Intuition. This work isn't about adding more. It's about remembering what's always been within you. And in the comments below, I invite you to reflect. What thought do you no longer need to believe today? Let your words be a seed for your freedom, and maybe someone else's too. Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and let your spirit lead. With love and clarity, Wise Intuition.